if you're here watching this video, it's for one of two reasons. Either it's because you are somebody that's already subscribed to my channel, and if that's the case, I certainly do appreciate all of you. But if you're new to the channel, it's because the algorithm sent you here, and it's really because you are interested in starting up your creator journey. This is your sign to get started. So if you're anything like me and how I was until just a few weeks ago, you probably think that you need to have the perfect plan, everything mapped out. You need to know exactly who your audience is, their avatar, all of their likes and dislikes, and exactly who they are, what they enjoy doing, all this other stuff. And you probably think that you need to have your niche completely nailed down. You need to have it all figured out, and you need to stay on that topic. So that's why you're waiting to post anything, because until you have that niche nailed down, you better just not post anything. I was the same way. I spent years trying to figure out and identify all of those things. I was guilty of watching all the YouTube videos that tell you, okay, so you need to figure out this, and you need to know who your audience is exactly, and you need to make content, and it has to be between 7 minutes and 10 minutes, and if it's over 10 minutes, then it has to be 14 minutes, but no longer than 17 minutes, but if it is more than 17 minutes, then you might as well make it 25 minutes, and all of that's just overwhelming, and I don't think that that's necessarily the best advice. So today, I'm gonna kind of take us off that train of thought and just suggest that if you're here watching this video, it's for one of two reasons. Either it's because you are somebody that's already subscribed to my channel, and if that's the case, I certainly do appreciate all of you. But if you're new to the channel, it's because the algorithm sent you here, and it's really because you are interested in starting up your creator journey, making content, whether it's on YouTube or some other platform. And I just want to say, this is your sign to get started. And it doesn't matter if it's perfect. In fact, I think a little bit of messy and a little bit of confusion and just being yourself when you're making these videos, that'll be helpful. Because it has been my experience, and granted, I've only been posting, I've been trying to post daily, I think it's like 10 days in a row now. But my experience during this very brief window of time has been nothing but positive. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. It's been overwhelmingly positive. I've interacted and met some really fantastic people that I would not have met if I didn't start making the content and just posting it online, as imperfect as we all know that those videos were. If you haven't seen any of my older videos, just go take a look through my history, watch some of the ones from, well, maybe even as recent as yesterday, but a lot of them are imperfect. I don't always articulate my thoughts as clearly as what I think I may have been doing, but you know what? It's okay. And the interactions and the feedback and just the dialogue exchanges that I've had with some folks over YouTube has just been fantastic. And so I would just encourage any of you, if you are thinking about doing this, don't worry about having everything figured out. Don't worry if you don't know what your niche is yet. That's okay. I think the only way that you're probably going to figure that out, if you haven't figured it out already, is by doing the act of pressing record, uploading your videos, being super self-critical like all of the rest of us are. Just don't watch your videos back. I mean, make sure that the audio is good and that there's nothing funky with the edits, if you do any edits, but just post them anyway. And by doing that, you're going to attract your community to your channel. Just be yourself on camera, share your ideas, share your thoughts with the world, and your crowd will find you. You will absolutely find your community, and they're going to be tremendously supportive of everything, and they're going to cheer you on throughout the entirety of your journey as a content creator. And just by the act of, like, my own personal experience, I decided, well, I'm just going to post a video every day, at least for the next 30 days. And while it has been challenging on some days, because, you know, I work a full-time job, very full-time, and it is challenging at the end of the day. It's like, oh, I'm just tired, I'd rather take a nap. but it's been so rewarding. I've learned so much about myself during this process, and it's just really helped me to understand my own wants and desires from all of this. Like when I had originally started, well, if we go way back, I had originally started a YouTube channel. It was close to 20 years ago. And at that time, I had quite a few followers. And when I say quite a few, it's not like hundreds of thousands. It was just below 1,000 subscribers. And I was making tech content. I was doing tutorials, faceless tutorials, basically a bunch of how-to videos with the early versions of the iPhone and MacBook content, computer stuff, like just total nerd stuff. And I was just making short little videos, but I was making, I was earning commissions, and it was, $100, $200 every month. And it was nice passive income. And why I quit was probably just a ridiculous, stupid reason. I got into a copyright dispute with some unknown person on one of my videos, and they hijacked my video, and they were earning all of the revenue from that video, and I never understood what exactly I infringed upon. I never had any idea, and quite frankly, it kind of pissed me off. So I abandoned my channel, and that lasted. It's almost been 20 years. Maybe it's closer to like 17 years. I don't know. It's been a long time. But anyway, coming back to more recently, it's like, okay, so why did I decide to spin it back up again? I didn't really know why I decided to start making videos. We went on a really nice cruise, went to some cool places. So I thought, well, I'm just going to dive back in. I'm going to make the videos. And honestly, it's just, I don't know if it was a fear of being on camera, a fear of showing up and just being my authentic self, or what it was, but I just had a terrible time. I recorded a ton of content on that trip, and unfortunately it just turned into the 3 videos that I ended up posting, which there was not a whole lot of talking involved. So I think that was a missed opportunity, but I wasn't even sure why I wanted to spin up a YouTube channel again. And more recently, now that I have a grandson he's going to be turning 10 months old, with him coming into the world, I came to the realization, and really why I just started trying to post daily, and I just want to continue to make content, is so I can leave behind things for him. Just words of encouragement that he can leverage. And, God forbid I were to pass away or something, I just want Kai to know that his grandpa really, really loves him more than anything. And I would like these videos to be available for him if God forbid, I were to disappear from the face of the earth. It would be really nice to have all of the things that I would love to say to him stored in these videos. And I think it'd be really, really cool. And I think it'd be really, really cool for him to be able to look back on these videos and hear all of the things that I would love to be able to tell him. So then that way he can live a happy and truly successful life. And so future Kai, if you're watching this, just go do the thing. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let the thoughts of planning anything hold you back in life. Just go do it. And you're going to figure things out along the way. You will absolutely figure everything out as you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. All it requires is for you to be brave and to just take action and never lose sight of your dreams. God, I'm such a weenie. All it requires is for you to take action, never lose sight of your dreams, and just go after the thing that you really want to do. I'm going to leave you with, don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just start. Start before you feel ready to start. Start with an imperfect plan. Start with an understanding that maybe it's going to be messy. Maybe things aren't going to be polished, and you're going to say some whack stuff that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to anybody else after it comes out of your head. But when you're saying it, it sounds perfect. Just start. Just start going after the thing that you want. Don't waste any more time. That all of this time that you've been sitting there planning and trying to identify and think of the perfect things that you're going to talk about, that's all imaginary, and all you're doing is wasting time. Because if you just start, you can start to build that community that's going to help you along the way. And through that community, you're going to figure out what it is that you really, really want to talk about. That's my opinion anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you listening, especially if you made it through all of that rambling. Future Kai, I love you. You can do anything you want in life, buddy. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Oh, look at this handsome guy. Look at this handsome guy. Hey, buddy. Say hi, everybody.